Hello there, my name is Rachel. The first time seeing my channel, you review cartoon series, anime series, also up in completely random. Today we're going to talk about the relationship of Miss Seed and Dr. Flug. Be warned, this will be completely spoilers. If you don't want to hear spoilers, you don't want to hear anything just the series, how good it is or bad it is, I have a separate video just for that. There has no spoiler of this one. This one does, so here we go. This is your last chance. Now, one, two, three, let's go. Now, this series I really did enjoy, especially Miss Seed and Dr. Flood, because their relationship fell into the same sort of trope of superhero and villains. Who created who? The hero created the villain, or the villain created the hero? I love it they sort of play with the idea, but not leaving sort of black and gray. It's not pointing fingers. It's almost kind of asking the question, if they didn't do what they did at the very beginning, they became the same person, or be trapped at the same place they were last time. Especially you find out how Miss Seed get her special abilities is from Dr. Fla experiment he did back in college. The reason why he was kicked out because someone stole his formula and his chemicals. He could never finish it, so he didn't graduate, so he got kicked out. This is the reason he decided to become a supervillain, trying to find his true calling in serving Black Cat, his Lord, his savior. But love it, Missy did graduate from college and got stand out as a hero and called a different group, becoming Miss Seat. But love this, they point out both of them are basically the same person, just different completely situations. One is a hero, one's the villain. They both are merciful, especially both of them trying to convince their teacher or their master to see them as equals. And that is sort of sad and interesting because very end they are basically both very merciful, but a little bit one is a tad happier than the other one because Miss Heat tries to control the rest of Flood. He tried to actually kiss him to fall in love with her, but the interesting part is she never did the same thing to anyone else, anyone who was under her thumb in control. In fact, there was a super fan who attempted to kiss her to regenerate his assassinate of her, and what she did, she pushed him away. She doesn't like to be touched by anyone. She likes to be loved, but not touched. And I feel that's sort of fascinating because the only person she touched is Professor Flug. I'm sorry, and is it's sort of surprising because you wasn't expecting it. She is completely in love with Dr. Flug, but a little bit more. The reason why she did this, the reason why she had this power, is to convince her teacher to see her as herself. She basically, oh senpai, notice me, sort of kind of character type. That is sort of kind of lame, but at the same time sort of interesting because you leave a lot of question in between because we really didn't know what was her training, how she noticed her teacher to pick her to be in training as a hero. And I love it that why she became so obsessive to use this sort of kind of spell of many people to convince to fall in love with her. She was like that at the very beginning when she was at college when it meet Professor Flug, or she was completely different. There's a lot of questions because the same thing to Professor Flug. If he didn't fail the test, he didn't get kicked out. He actually has a success. He became the same person he was. He actually became a hero because, and there's some theories of the first episode, the dream he has defeating a hero. That hero supposed to be maybe him, the dream himself who he wanted to be, and he couldn't never exceed it, so he decided to be a villain. And that's why he sort of destroyed the hero, accepting who he is right now. I mean, that's a little lot of doors. It's something more very interesting. But I think the top of all this sort of questions, one thing kind of blows me away that after Professor Flug defeated Miss Seed, he actually extended the hand of Miss Seed and asked her, "Let me help you. Let me try to save you," but not like a kind of like a shield or anything. More like a friendship. Yeah, I love it how advice she gave Professor Flug to Miss Seed. Look, you want to get out of this place. You need to know how to love yourself, to understand you have a problem. And that is sort of fascinating. It's sort of sad because it lets sort of kind of dread. Something that you're wondering what happened to ourselves, what happened to Miss Seed when the certain time period Professor Fleck never saw her. And I just enjoy it. It's one of those things that you don't really expect the series to give you because it's sort of supposed to be a comedy, nothing that supposed to be deep, but it decided to be deep and more interesting, especially what happened to Miss Seed and with her teacher, what she did to her, was she acting how she acts. But a better question, what his or teacher would do next, how dangerous he really is, because in the series they show that he's planning to basically kill every single villain with one attack. You don't know what it is. They basically set up season two, but leave a lot of doors that he kept sucking similar power on Miss Seat. This is why she's sort of kind of crazy OP. I really don't know. I really don't have the answers, but something for food for thought. Especially how much I love this series because I just hope they do get a season two because this door is wide open and the possibilities are limitless. Now, I got really nothing else to say, just one question. Do you think Missy can actually save herself in understanding her issues? You have think his teacher will be this over OP overlord who kill all the heroes? Tell me down below. Let me know. I really got nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.